We're making deals, and people are paying tariffs. Countries are paying tariffs. Right now, China is paying a 104% tariff. Think of it, 104%.
In a dramatic escalation of his America First agenda, US President Donald Trump's tariffs on Chinese goods hit a staggering 104%, igniting a fierce global trade war. Now, what started as a move to protect American industries has now spiraled into a complex web of escalating duties and retaliatory measures, sending shockwaves through the global economy. So, how did the tariffs went too high, and what impact will this have on the global economy? Well, let's find out more about it. I am Shivangi and you're watching India TV. On 9th of April, US President Donald Trump's reciprocal tariffs went into effect, imposing a hefty 104% duty on Chinese goods. This escalation intensified the global trade war despite ongoing negotiations with various nations. So first of all, how did the tariffs get this high? Well, the 104% tariff on Chinese imports wasn't a single tax, but a cumulative series of layered duties. Here's how it built up. In February, a 10% tariff was introduced over China's role in the fentanyl trade. Then in March, another 10% tariff was imposed that brought the total to 20%. On April 2nd, Trump added 34% more, raising the total to 54%. And now, following China's retaliatory threat, Trump added an additional 50%, bringing the total to 104%. Notably, these new duties stack on top of previous tariffs imposed during Trump's first term and increases under President Biden. Before Trump's second term, the average tariff on Chinese goods was about 20.8%. With the new measures, the effective average tariff rate now approaches 125%. Notably, last year in 2024, the US imported $440 billion in goods from China, while China imported $145 billion from the US. And key imports from China include smartphones, many of which are made for Apple. Now, Trump has imposed the tariff, but what will be the impact? Well, the ongoing trade war is hurting both nations and the world economy. In China, stock indices like the CSI 300 and Shanghai Composite fell, and the yuan weakened against the dollar. Experts predict a 2.4% reduction in China's GDP growth by 2025. For the US, these tariffs are expected to raise prices and inflation by 1 to 1.5% this year, impacting American consumers and businesses. And that's not all. Global markets will also be affected by the same. The US and China represent 43% of the global economy, and therefore a trade war between them could have far-reaching effects. Further, if Chinese goods cannot access US markets, they may flood other markets such as Vietnam and South Korea, potentially damaging local industries and increasing competition. Overall, the stock markets are on edge and businesses are scrambling to adjust as the US and China, the world's two largest economies, face off in a high-stakes economic battle. Now, as tensions escalate, the pressing question here is, will either side back down, or will the two giants clash with each other or not? Well, we'll have to wait and see how things unfold. And for more updates on the same, keep watching India TV.